What is going on, guys? I'm Mahano, and today I'm going to be showing you 6 ways to get Azoth in New World. Some of these are really quick and easy, some of them may take a bit of time and are time dependent, but here are 6 ways. A lot of people have been struggling to get Azoth in New World. A lot of my friends are, always running out and they're getting annoyed because they can't fast travel, but I tend to not run out of Azoth, and I've done some research. Well, you know, once I've done research, this is just knowledge from in game. But today I'm going to be listing 6 ways to get Azoth, and the first way is questing. This is something most people are going to be doing anyway, right? If you're running about doing quests, and a good tip is just accept and do pretty much every quest you can. If it's, your level or a low level, just smash out quests, try to get them all in the same area, and just run around the area doing questing, and you should get a bunch of Azoth from that. The second one, which is my favorite, is doing level 25 corrupted portals and monoliths. Although you can do the higher level ones, but it gives you the same amount of Azoth. It gives you 20 for the monoliths, and then for the big portal, it's 40, I believe. But yeah, usually they're clumped up in an area. A good area for that is Windswood. On the left of Windswood, there's usually a bunch of corrupted little events there, level 25. So run around there. You could easily come out with a couple hundred, a couple hundred Azoth, and that's pretty quick and easy. And they respawn really quick. So run around doing the corrupted stuff, and you should run out. You should get a bunch of Azoth from that. The next one is Azoth extraction on tools. This, if you get Azoth extraction, you have a chance to get 1 Azoth per tree, but it's only a chance, right? Or per tree, per harvest, per skin, whatever. If you have that on all your tools, you should be getting, Azoth quite a lot, because, you're always going to be mining, woodcutting, harvesting, skinning, it's kind of just how we New World players play. Well, most of us anyway. I can't speak for the world, but yeah, you should gain a little bit of Azoth from that. Especially, this is very useful if you've set yourself a challenge. For example, if you're like, I want to hit 200 woodcutting, and you just spend a day woodcutting, you can get a lot of Azoth using Azoth extraction. The next one is going to be wars and invasions. So, wars and invasions give you a lot of Azoth. And I believe invasions give you 200 and wars give you 400. And that's just from being in them. I don't think you have to win them, and I don't know if you get extra if you win them. But just being in a war or being in an invasion, you should get 2 to 400 Azoth, and that's pretty good. That's quite a bunch of Azoth. But the only issue with that is, obviously, wars and invasions, you're not always picked for them. They're not always going on. So you can't just go, oh, I'm going to join an invasion, and then there's an invasion. You have to wait for the invasion times and the war times and stuff like that. So that one, if there's a war and invasion going and you're low on Azoth, try it, And they give you a bunch of stuff anyway. Wars and invasions are fun. You should be doing them anyway. No, the fifth way to get Azoth is killing enemies. So many enemies. Well, I think all enemies have a small chance to give you Azoth, and some of them have a chance to give you vials of suspended Azoth. So killing enemies, you're going to be doing it while questing. You're going to be doing it anyway, and you probably already knew this, but killing enemies, go around to a place where lots of enemies spawn, just train them, kill a bunch of them. You should get quite a bit of Azoth from doing that. And the last one is buying vials of suspended Azoth. This one can be costly, and depending on the server, vials of Azoth can go from as low as 30 coins to as high as 250, 300 coins. I've seen them at. If you're rich and you don't mind spending money and you really need Azoth, you can buy vials of suspended Azoth, and they give you 50 Azoth each vial of suspended Azoth. Now, before we go, there is a little tip on how to get more Azoth, and there is a bag that you can get. An add-on. I can't think of the word. The enchant thing for a bag called Azoth Affinity. Oh God, I can't think of the word. It is Azoth Attuned. So, depending on which level of bag and gear score, Azoth Attuned will give you a percentage more Azoth anytime you get Azoth. I don't know if it stacks. I've not tested this, but I suppose if you have it on all your bags, you might get 4, 8, 16% Azoth Attuned. So, say you're doing a portal or monolith, you get more Azoth. Say you're doing a war and invasion, you should get more Azoth. I'm not entirely sure that works, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But yeah, so these are my 6 tips and 1 special tip on how to get more Azoth. Hopefully you have learned something from this video, and if you have, please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you are looking for more New World content. I upload at least a couple times a week, and I'm going to be getting all sorts of tips, tricks, news, information videos out there. And if that's something you like, yeah, make sure you join the Mahano mob. I'm the Mahano, and goodbye.